We performed extensive research looking for the best mountain bike knee pads on the market before settling on the top 12 in this 2021 review. After scrutinizing specifications and protective technology, our team of mountain bike testers rode these pads as much as humanly possible, and, you guessed it, they even crashed a few times. Our experts pored over all of the critical details and subtleties of these mountain bike knee pads to determine each model's relative strengths and weaknesses. We present the results and findings of this exhaustive testing process in this review. The first product on our list is Fox Racing Launch Deo. The Fox Racing Launch Deo pads quickly rose to the top of our field of mountain bike knee pads. This model has an extremely well-executed, quality design. The fit is near perfect, and the comfort levels are unrivaled. They use pliable deo padding that is comfortable and soft under normal use but hardens upon impact. These pads trend towards the more protective end of the spectrum and are an excellent choice for riders who value real protection and may crash somewhat regularly. All of this protection is met with respectable pedaling abilities. They are not the best choice for huge, half-day rides, but they work great for the average 1 to 2.5 hour outing. These high-quality pads are ideal for trail, all-mountain, and enduro riders who really want to protect their knees without sacrificing comfort. Still, these pads aren't quite perfect. The Launch Deo are quite heavy and on the bulkier side of the spectrum. As a result, they can get a little toasty on warmer days. Riders in hot climates may want to look towards pads with better airflow. And, given the relative bulk, they simply can't offer the same pedaling efficiency as some of the minimalist options in this review. Again, the pedaling efficiency is decent, but they are certainly not the ideal pads to wear on a 20-mile trail ride. The second product on our list is Dakine Slayer. The Dakine Slayer knee pads are a quality option at a reasonable price. These pads have well-rounded on-trail performance that beautifully balances pedal friendliness and protection. Best of all, the fit is excellent, snug without being too tight. On top of that, they sell for less than half the price of some of the more expensive options in this review. Well-rounded performance at an attractive price? Sign us up. We love most elements of these knee pads. One area that could use some improvement is the level of ventilation. For a mid-duty knee pad, they are a little clammy. The sleeve is tightly knit with a relatively thick material that doesn't let much heat escape. The all-fabric construction may also be prone to ripping or tearing more easily in the event of a crash compared to pads armored with plastic or rubber. The next product in our list is Leatt Airflex Pro. The Leatt Airflex Pro offers a brilliant combination of protection and pedal friendliness, giving you a knee pad that is comfortable in a lot of situations. They have enough armor to be worn at a bike park or ripping shuttle laps, but they can just as easily embark on a 30-mile trail ride. The protection is strategically placed and has a pliable main armor patch made out of 3D molded silicone. Auxiliary foam protection can be found on both sides of the knee and in the center above the kneecap. They are also impressively comfortable, stay in place well, and don't chafe or irritate the skin over the course of a long ride. Additionally, they are on the lighter side of the spectrum and carry a more than fair price tag. As we noted above, we love the versatility of these knee pads. That said, some people might point out that a set of knee pads that can do everything doesn't stand out as extremely impressive in any one area. These pads can't match the protection of some of the beefiest options, and they also don't pedal quite as well as some of the lighter, thinner options. Also, they don't breathe particularly well, which could be important for riders in warmer climates. Beyond that, we feel the Airflex Pro provide a stellar combination of protection, comfort, and pedal friendliness. The next product is 7 Protection Project Knee. If you are seeking maximum protection, the 7 Protection Project Knee are the mountain bike knee pads for you. Simple as that. They have the most robust padding in our test, and the long, heavy-duty sleeve protects from thorns and branches. The impressive quality of the construction really stood out to us. These pads use tougher and thicker materials than the other pads in our test, giving them a built-to-last feel. We do not doubt that these pads can take a beating and are an excellent option for hard chargers, shuttle monkeys, and even some bike park rats. Considering all the protection they offer, we also found them to be surprisingly comfortable with a great fit. While we love the Project knee pads, they have a somewhat limited bandwidth. They are not a very pedal-friendly option, there is a lot of bulk, and the materials are so thick that they have a very hot and heavy feel when spinning uphill. It seems that climbing and ventilation were not a priority in the design process, getting radical was. These pads are also quite expensive, but we feel the quality, performance, within the intended application, and durability are impressive enough to warrant the cost for the right rider. The next product in our list is Fox Racing Enduro Knee Sleeve. The Fox Racing Enduro Knee Sleeve takes a minimalist approach with an excellent feel when turning the cranks. They are hands down our favorite for longer rides with significant amounts of climbing. There is no restriction to the pedal motion, and the soft padding is quite pleasant against the skin. These comfortable pads stay in place very well, even when grinding up a climb for hours. Testers also found them to be one of the most well-ventilated and breathable knee pads in our test, an additional benefit that increases their pedal friendliness and comfort. The Enduro knee sleeve gains their supreme pedal friendliness from a lack of padding and armor, meaning they offer minimal protection. The padding is soft and relatively thin. As a result, these pads are probably best suited for experienced riders who seek just a light layer of protection. Given the softer fabric construction, there is a good chance these pads may be more susceptible to damage in the event of a crash. We feel they are also a little pricey for how simple and minimal they are. Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.